Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my eyeshadow project pan update. This is a somewhat exciting one. I do have a roll out, which means I have a roll in, which means it just makes it that much more exciting. So I'm excited to share what's going on. If you are new to the style of video at my channel, this is a randomized 50 uses eyeshadow project pan where I randomize one eyeshadow palette. From that eyeshadow palette I randomize one shade from that eyeshadow palette, and I either use it 50 times or hit pan on, whichever one comes first. And of course, if I get to that 50 uses and I feel like I just want to keep going till I hit pan, there's always that option, although I typically don't do that. Let's just get started with my Too Faced Born This Way Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. I am panning the shade Shimmering Sand. It looks like I could hit pan on it soon, although I don't think I will. Before I hit my 50 uses, I did use it a total of 11 times this month, which means I only have 4 uses left, which means that this will definitely be rolled out next month. I thought I might be able to get close to hit my goals. I just was a little bit shy, so I just want to wait, and I'll just roll it in next month when I have hit my goals, and who knows, maybe I will hit pan, but I don't quite think I will. And then going into my ColourPop Soul palette, this is my difficult shade in this pan right now. That's all there is to it. I used this a total of 3 times this month, so nothing's changed. I have 26 more uses until I can roll it out, so who knows when that will actually happen. Yeah, I could probably just roll it out if I feel like it. It's my game, my rules. But I'm one of those people who, if I set a goal, I want to hit a goal. So I'm determined to get to that 50 uses one way or another. And we've got the one shade I will be rolling out. It is from the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette. I used this a total of 10 times this month, which means I used it 52 times in total. I only had another 8 uses to go until I could roll it out, so I did. There's a little dip in there. I don't think you can see it right now, but there's a little bit of a dip in there. The way I mostly use it is I take the end of this brush, dip it in, and then just usually use it as like the outer corner and lower eyelash shade. So I'm excited to see what gets rolled in, so stay tuned for that. From my Beauty Wonders Escape palette, I am panning the shade Enchanted. I used this a total of 5 times this month, which means that I have 10 uses left, which means I am planning on rolling this out too next month. So that'll be exciting because I'll get to have 2 new rollouts, which means 2 new roll-ins, and that always just makes it a little bit more fun. So I'm excited. I am almost 100% confident that I will hit that goal this month. So yeah, I'm happy about it. And then from the eyeshadow that I rolled in 2 months ago from the e.l.f. Eyeshadow EU palette, I am panning the shade 3. I mean, there's a little bit of markage from where I've been using it. I only used this 4 times this month. Last month I got excited to use it. I used it a lot more, but I only use it 4 times this month, which is fine. It's just kind of the way it goes, which means I have 33 uses left until I can roll it out. But I do enjoy the shade regardless. Anyway, so again, if you watched my project pan updates from last month, you'll see that I was having some technical difficulties, which means, so I'm filming on my phone. I don't know how to screen record. I'm like almost positive there's a way, I just don't know how to do it. So we're gonna start randomizing the old-fashioned way. I wrote down every single eyeshadow palette, put it in this bag, and then I also numbered 1 to 35 in here, depending on how many shadows I roll in. If I just roll bigger numbers out, then I will just keep pulling until I get one. But I'm gonna go ahead and just mix it up the best I can. Let's see. Alright, let's pull one out. Okay, now will read my mind. Let's go for it. This was in my eyeshadow project pan. Was it earlier this year or towards the end of last year? I'm not sure, but I'm going to go get the palette real quick and then we'll randomize a number. Alright, here's the palette. Last time I panned the shade 16, which I actually was working on that during the last month that I rolled this in. So these went hand in hand. Looks like we're doing it again. So My rule is if I do happen to get the shade again, I will use it an additional 20 times until I can roll it out. I know a lot of other people will just not re-roll a shade in, but I figured why not? They're in my eyeshadow collection. Let's just get more uses on them. So I've got 35 numbers in here, just kind of encompassed all the numbers from like my biggest palette in here. And I'm just going to, again, mix it up really well. I think that's mixed up enough. Let's see. So we got the shade 22. There are only 16 eyeshadows in here, so I'm just going to put that to the side for now. And then we've got the shade 1. Okay. That one I can do. So we've got this gold shade here. It's a nice everyday shade. I mean, I feel like I've got this kind of repetitive in my project pans, but I'm not mad at it. Alright, so we've got the shade B and B from the Soul palette. Then we've got Shimmering Sand from my Too Faced palette. So it looks like we've got 3 shimmers so far. And then we've got Acai You, shade number 3. And so that's Color Story so far. And then last but not least, from the Wondrous Escape palette, we've got the shade Enchanted. And I totally messed up how I ordered this, but that's okay. So sorry that the lighting's not great. I'm still playing around with it. But that's our Color Story. I mean, not bad. This is just a light kind of fun kind of, I think it's a good transitional color from like summer to fall. I'm not mad at it. It's a little bit close to the gold shade I'm panning in my normal project pan, but that's okay. I'll still get uses on this regardless. I think the shimmers in the Wonder Beauty Duo are a little bit more fine. This is more like shimmery versus glittery, so that's okay. Just kind of depends on what mood I'm in. So yeah, I'm happy, I'm excited, and I am really looking forward to next month's update as well. So if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I do videos focusing on beauty and lifestyle, and my goal on this platform is to share my love for beauty, as well as my love for Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And if that's what you're into, hit that subscribe button, and if not, but you still want to stick around, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.